You already know. Everyone wants success. Everyone dreams of making it big, living their dream life, and achieving financial freedom. But here's the truth. Most people never will. Why? Because the reality of success is not what you've been told. It's not easy, it's not glamorous, and it's definitely not fair. Today, right here, right now, I'm exposing the dark truth about success that no one talks about. The sugar-coated BS that's been shoved down your throat your entire life, gone. The feel-good, everyone gets a trophy mentality, trashed. If you're serious about making it, about actually achieving your dreams and not just talking about them, you need to hear this. This is the real deal. No BS, no sugarcoating. Let's go. Look, we've all been sold a fake version of success. Society loves to shove it in our faces, right? The overnight success stories, the highlight reels on social media, the Lambos, the mansions, it's all bullshit. They don't show you the years of struggle, the countless failures, the pain, the sacrifice that goes into every single success story. Think about the names you associate with success. Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, Oprah, Jeff Bezos. You think these people just woke up one day on top of the world? Hell no. They sacrificed everything. They put in the work when no one was watching. They failed again and again and got back up every single time. The truth is, success is not about being the most talented or the luckiest person in the room. It's about one thing and one thing only: survival. Outlasting the competition, outworking everyone else. It's about being so damn relentless, so obsessed, that quitting is simply not an option. Follow your passion. How many times have you heard that one? It's a phrase that's been thrown around so much that it's almost lost its meaning. It's a nice thought, but it's a lie. Passion fades. Passion is unreliable. It's like a fleeting emotion that comes and goes with the wind. One moment you're on top of the world and the next you're questioning everything. Passion is a fickle little bitch that will disappear the moment things get tough. When the going gets tough, passion often takes a back seat. It's easy to be passionate when everything is going your way, but what happens when you hit a roadblock? What happens when you face failure after failure? What matters, what truly fuels success, is obsession. Obsession is what keeps you going when passion fades. It's the relentless drive that pushes you to keep working, keep striving, and keep pushing forward, no matter what. Successful people don't just love what they do. They are obsessed. They don't just dabble in their craft. They immerse themselves in it completely. They live and breathe it every single day. They eat, sleep, and breathe their craft. It's not just something they do, it's who they are. They're the ones burning the midnight oil, waking up before the sun rises and putting in the hours when everyone else is sleeping. They're thinking about it when they wake up and when they go to sleep. It consumes them. Look at Kobe Bryant. He's a prime example of what it means to be obsessed. The man was already a champion, a legend, but he was still waking up at 4 a.m. every single day to train. He didn't need to prove anything to anyone, yet he pushed himself harder than anyone else. Why? Because he wasn't just passionate about basketball. He was obsessed. His obsession with being the best drove him to put in the work, day in and day out, regardless of how he felt. And that's what separated him from everyone else. It wasn't just his talent or his passion, it was his obsession. It was his unwavering commitment to his craft that made him a legend. Listen, the truth is there's someone out there right now with the same dreams as you, maybe even bigger dreams. They're not just sitting around waiting for things to happen. They're out there grinding, hustling, and putting in the work. And they're not just talking about it. They're not just dreaming about it. They're doing it. They're taking action every single day. They're putting in the work. They're obsessed. They're willing to do whatever it takes to achieve their goals, no matter how hard it gets. If you're not willing to go all in to match their obsession with your own, they will win. They'll take your spot, period. So ask yourself, are you passionate or are you obsessed? Because in the end, it's the obsession that will set you apart and lead you to true success. Chapter 3. The Second Dark Truth. Hard work alone won't work. Work hard, and you'll succeed. That's what we've been told since we were kids. It's a mantra that's been drilled into our heads by parents, teachers, and society at large. Another nice saying. Another load of crap. The reality is far more complex and far less forgiving. Millions of people work their asses off every single day and still struggle to make ends meet. They wake up at the crack of dawn, commute for hours, and put in long, grueling hours at jobs that barely pay the bills. Why? Because hard work without strategy, without direction, is just wasted effort. It's like trying to find your way out of a maze without a map. It's like running on a treadmill. You're putting in the effort, but you're not actually going anywhere. You're expending energy, but you're not making progress. Smart work beats hard work every single time. It's about efficiency, about making the most of your time and resources. Learn the skills that are in demand. Invest in your education, but be strategic about it. Focus on areas that will give you a competitive edge. Leverage technology to your advantage. Automate repetitive tasks, use tools that increase your productivity, and stay ahead of the curve. Create opportunities instead of waiting for them to fall in your lap. Network, brainstorm, and be proactive in seeking out new ventures. The world is changing faster than ever before, and if you're not constantly adapting, evolving, and learning, you're already falling behind. Continuous learning is no longer optional, it's a necessity. Look at billionaires like Jeff Bezos and Warren Buffett. They didn't just work hard, they worked smart. They identified opportunities, took calculated risks, and leveraged their resources effectively. Do you think they got to where they are by just working hard? No way. They had a vision, a strategy, and they executed it flawlessly. They focus on systems, on leverage, on long-term thinking. They understand the importance of building a sustainable model that can scale. They understand that it's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. It's about using your brain as much as your brawn, about thinking ahead and planning meticulously. And let's not forget the importance of balance. Working smart also means knowing when to take a break, when to recharge, and when to step back and look at the bigger picture. Set clear goals, track your progress, and adjust your strategies as needed. Remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Celebrate your small wins along the way. They are the stepping stones to your larger success. Keep your vision clear and your strategies sharp. Hard work is important, but it's the smart work that will truly set you apart. Check one, check. Chapter 4, The Third Dark Truth: You Will Lose People. Here's the thing about success. It's lonely at the top. The journey to success is often a solitary one, filled with moments of isolation and introspection. As you climb higher, the air gets thinner, and the number of people who can relate to your experiences dwindles. It's a path that requires immense mental fortitude and resilience. Not everyone is going to understand your journey. They might see the late nights, the early mornings, and the endless grind, but they won't truly grasp the depth of your commitment. They won't understand the sacrifices you're making, the dreams you're chasing, or the vision that drives you forward. They're not going to get why you're putting in the hours, why you're so obsessed, why you're willing to sacrifice so much, and that's okay. It's not their journey to understand, it's yours. Your passion, your dedication, and your relentless pursuit of excellence are what set you apart. It's what makes you unique. You can't expect everyone to come along for the ride. Some people will fall away not because they don't care, but because they can't keep up with the pace you're setting. They might not share your vision or your level of commitment, and that's perfectly fine. Everyone has their own path to follow. Your friends might call you crazy. They might not understand why you're willing to miss out on social events, why you're always working, or why you're so focused on your goals. They might see your dedication as an obsession, something that takes you away from them. Your family might not support you. They might worry about you, question your choices, and even try to dissuade you from pursuing your dreams. They might not see the potential you see, and their concern can sometimes feel like a lack of support. But remember, their doubts are not a reflection of your abilities. The higher you climb, the fewer people will be able to relate to you. Your experiences, your challenges, and your victories will become increasingly unique. The air at the top is thin, and not everyone is equipped to breathe it. This is the reality of striving for greatness. They'll see your success, but they won't see the sacrifices you made, the battles you fought, the failures you overcame to get there. Look at Steve Jobs. He was a visionary, a genius, but his path was fraught with challenges and sacrifices that many never saw. His relentless pursuit of perfection often isolated him from others. The man was a visionary, a genius, but he was also notoriously difficult to work with. His high standards and uncompromising nature meant that he often had to make tough decisions, including cutting people off who didn't meet his expectations. This was not out of malice, but out of a deep commitment to his vision. He demanded perfection, and he wasn't afraid to cut people off who didn't meet his standards. This is a harsh reality of success. Sometimes, you have to make difficult choices to stay true to your vision. It's not about being ruthless, it's about being dedicated to your goals. Jay-Z, another icon, talks about having to distance himself from childhood friends who were holding him back. He understood that in order to grow, he had to surround himself with people who shared his ambition and drive. This meant making tough decisions about who he allowed into his inner circle. The truth is, if you want to achieve greatness, you have to be willing to walk alone. This journey is not for the faint of heart. It requires courage, resilience, and a willingness to face the unknown. You have to be prepared to stand alone, to face criticism, and to keep moving forward even when the path is unclear. You have to be willing to lose people along the way. This doesn't mean you don't care about them. It means you care enough about your dreams to pursue them relentlessly. It's about prioritizing your goals and understanding that not everyone will be able to accompany you on this journey. Not everyone can handle your ambition, your drive, your unwavering commitment to success, and that's okay. It's not a reflection of their worth or your worth. It's simply a reality of the path you've chosen. Your journey is unique, and it requires a unique level of dedication and resilience. You have to accept that not everyone can come with you on this journey. Embrace the solitude, find strength in your resolve, and keep moving forward. The path to success is not always crowded, but it is always worth it. Stay true to your vision, and remember that the journey is just as important as the destination. Outro, the real journey starts now. So there you have it. The dark truth about success. The truth no one wants to tell you. Now you know. The question is, what are you going to do about it? Most people will hear this and change nothing. They'll go back to their comfortable lives, their comfortable excuses, and they'll wonder why they're still stuck in the same place years from now. But a few of you will hear this and it will light a fire under your ass. You'll take action. You'll embrace the struggle. You'll become obsessed. You'll become unstoppable. Will you be one of them? Comment "I'm ready" below if you're serious about success. Let's make it happen. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs a serious wake-up call.